All right, I am back. So when my daughter called, it cut off the audio. Very surprising. Didn't do that before. All right, I am back. So when my daughter called, it cut off the audio. Very surprising. Didn't do that before. Yeah, so she called to let me know that Turkey Day will be earlier. Today we'll have that at 2 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock. So I look forward to that. I'll go over there a little earlier than that. But yeah, I was saying the reason why I haven't had very many uploads or videos on my channel because I've been busy. I'm getting built a bike for my wife, and she's got a new e-bike, something that's smaller for her, easier for her to operate. I didn't realize that she hadn't ridden a bike in so long. She had no idea what was going on with shifting gears on the other bike, and then trying to learn the pedal assist with the motor and all that. So got her a smaller bike. You don't even have to shift gears with it, but it does have pedal assist and all that. So wonderful there. And then I've been working on my camper. I go to the races in January, going to the Wild West Shootout. Last couple of years have been in New Mexico, Vado, New Mexico. Got extremely cold a few times. Last couple of years, we at least missed a day of racing both years because of bad weather. So this year they moved it to Casa Grande. Going to Casa Grande, and they're going to camp out there at the Pinell Fairgrounds. I'll have hookups for my camper, but I need new batteries. So my batteries are dead on the camper, and the converter wasn't even running at all for the batteries. So I don't know if the battery's going bad, did something to the converter or what, but the batteries are completely dead. So I ordered lithium batteries for the camper. I did some research on that and found out that if I want to put the batteries outside, which is where the lead acid batteries were, I have to buy heated batteries because lithium does not like the cold weather. They will not take a charge in extremely cold weather. So they do sell lithium batteries that are self-heating. They're automatic. So that I had to buy those. They weren't that expensive. They were on sale. Black Friday, I got each battery for $200 and change. So I'm putting in two 100 milliamp batteries to replace the old lead acid batteries. They're about the same size as the other batteries. That's why they'll fit where they need to go. And then I had to buy a new converter that will recharge lithium. So the converter that's in the camper now, the camper is a 2022. They didn't have that converter, is not capable of it. I found out. So I called the manufacturer, asked them what converter they recommend. They told me, and I ordered one from Campers World. That way, when it comes in from Campers World, I know it has the latest firmware on it and it's brand new. It's not like it was only like $260 for it. They were cheaper on eBay and on Amazon, but you don't know what you're getting, right? You're not getting it from an authorized dealer. When you buy electronics, your best bet is to buy from an authorized dealer. That way you know what you're getting. And if I have any issues with it, I can go back to them and get a replacement. And the company that makes the converters are very helpful. I called them. They answered my questions. So, you know, what more do you need? So we'll see how that works out. So I'll put the converter in first, and I'll put in the two new batteries. So we'll see how that works. So that's, I'm learning about lithium converters and solar panels and solar panel controllers and all that. My controller I should be able to change it for the lithium charging. That shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. It looks like it's a newer type of controller for the solar. Yeah, so sorry, I didn't realize that I lost the audio on the last stream. Somebody put it in the chat, so thank you for letting me know in the chat what's going on with that. So I hope everybody's having a great Turkey Day. Just going to be on here for a short time until I head over to my daughter's house for Thanksgiving. And should be a great day. I need to start organizing all my paints. I built a nice little drawer cabinet for my paints. I think it's Matt Morozic, the painter. He has a YouTube channel. He does live painting every week. But he has this, I saw he had this nice rolling drawer assembly with all his paints in there. And I'm going to do something similar. So I built that, and I look forward to it because I have so many paints. And I have more paints that I picked up from Gallery. They sent me those. I need to review those for you. Head over to Gallery and see what they have on going on sale right now. Black Friday sales. They have a brand new airbrush, a custom airbrush you can get with your own name put on it. You can choose how you want that airbrush to be. It's not cheap, but it's their newest version. Maybe I'll get one, maybe I won't. We'll see if Gallery's nice. They'll send me one to review. We'll see. I still need to review the paints that they sent me. Put those on so you can kind of see what's going on behind me. But these are the paints they sent me. And the primers and the thinners. So I did receive the primary color set, 24 color set from Gallery. They're called Kaleido paints. They're acrylic paints. Very nice there. And they also sent me the Mecha color set, 24 colors. So that's those. I look forward to that. They show you the color examples on the bottom of the box for each one. And then they also sent me the metallics, 12 metal color set. So it's in a smaller box, but that's your Gallery or Kaleido paints. You can find those at the Gallery website. And then they also sent me varnish, a matte varnish, an airbrush thinner, a gloss varnish, a white primer, matte, and a black primer matte, and a black primer gloss. So pretty nice selection there of your primers and varnishes and thinner. So yeah, I need to use these. I just don't, I need to, I want to demonstrate, because these are airbrush colors used for water-based, used for airbrushing, formulated for airbrushing. They call it rapid air technology. And I want to show you how they work. So that's going to be coming. That's up and coming. I haven't had time, unfortunately. My good friend Jerry at Just Paint It showed you their newest airbrush, and he got a custom airbrush made for him. Really nice. I have a lot of airbrushes. I don't know if I need another one, but I'd be more than happy to do a review on one if they sent me one. So yeah, head over to Gallery. Black Friday sales going on currently. Pick yourself up some paint. Pick yourself up some airbrushes. The Mobius airbrushes are very nice too. They're all on sale. The Mobius 2.0 2.0 and the Mobius 3.0. So it just depends on needle size that you want. You want a fine needle or you want a medium needle. They're great airbrushes. They're easy to clean and they're not expensive whatsoever. So highly recommend them. Here you go. Hi, Scott. No, I haven't heard of the No Clean airbrush yet. I mean, I know a lot of painters that treat some of their airbrushes as no clean. They just, change out the colors and keep going. But no, I haven't heard of that. Yeah, so I have, like I said, I have a little drawer cabinet built up, like Matt Morozic has that he shows. And I'll bring over the drawer, show you what I'm working with. An example of the paints. So my OCD is gonna make me do this. But here's the drawer. There's 7 drawers. It's a cabinet, just about as wide as that. It's on wheels, so it rolls around. And nice little drawer. If these paints look like, if they stand up inside, let me pull one out, they will be fine as far as, you know, I just don't want to put them in like that. I want to put them in to where they're at an angle. So I have to figure that out. I know what I'm going to do with that. But they'll be in at an angle and I can read them. Pull them out as I want. And I don't know if I'm going to do all the drawers like that. I may just, you know, put them, the boxes that they come in, I may cut the top off so it will fit in there no problem when I close it. So I know what colors I have. Like this is the elf and gnome colors, Vallejo, and all the colors that are associated with that. So yeah, I'm sorry, you can't even see what I'm talking about. Let me move it down. How's that? Is that any better? Okay, so here's the drawer. Here, let me cut the tape on this so I can show you what I was talking about. Yeah, so I built a cabinet up. It's got 7 of these drawers. You can see there. Okay. Slide out drawers. The whole cabinet rolls around so I can move it out and get to where some of my other paints are stored. Cut this open. Probably need a new blade in here. And you can, if you have any questions, you can join the chat. I'm monitoring the chat right now. And is that the cheap $90 airbrush? Is that a Tamiya airbrush? Scott? So there's 7 drawers in this cabinet, and they're, you know, I can put them all in here like that, and these will hold a lot of paint. Right? This happens to be the Elves and Gnomes fantasy set of colors from Vallejo. And you can see how they just stack in there, right? The only issue with that is if I have a bunch of them in there like that, I really don't know what colors I have unless I put a dab of color on each lid, and that means I'd have to open it up. And I don't want to open it up until I'm getting ready to use it. So what Matt did was is he bought some wood and angled them. So they'll all be angled in there like that. And I can run them all angled through there. So when I open up the drawer, I know what I have, what colors I have. So I'll be doing that. I know I will be. My OCD is going to force me to do that. But that's, yeah, I got the idea from Matt Morozic. Head over and watch him paint every day. He does live painting on his channel. He might even be doing it again tomorrow. Depends on what he has going on for the holiday weekend. But thought it was a great idea, and I have a lot of paints, so that's going to take a little time. But in the meantime, I can work on setting up my studio. I need to run all the cabling, the electrical, lights, and how I'm going to mount my cameras for filming. And my podcast streaming stuff. So yeah, that's the plan there with the paints. And my spray booth is over to the right there, to my right. Got a bunch of stuff in it, but spray booth isn't as quiet as I thought it should be. So we'll see how long I'll use that, because I want a quieter one. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. I mean, I have tons of airbrushes, so I don't mind cleaning them. Sometimes they can be a pain. I'm really more used to Badger airbrushes than anything. I find Badger brushes to be the easiest to clean. You have to know which ones have the tiny needle. What do you call that? The needle nozzle. Some of them have a real small nozzle for the needle. You got to watch for that, because you could lose it if you don't know what you're doing there. But other than that, I find them to be very easy to clean. But I never heard of the No Clean airbrush kit. Yeah, so I am waiting for the Aoshima Godzilla -1 kit to arrive. I'm looking forward to getting that in my hands to see what it looks like. It should be fun to build. I'm getting the limited edition one, the one with the clear spines on the back. Yeah, I've been watching some of the storm chasers. They're up there in Michigan. You guys have some crazy snow going on up there this time of year, up in Michigan. But I have picked up a few kits, Black Friday sales and such. So we'll see how that goes. Once again, I apologize for losing the sound on the last video. I thought I had Do Not Disturb turned on. I think what I need to do with my other phone is put it in airplane mode, but turn on the Wi-Fi and make sure my calls that come in don't come in through Wi-Fi either. So all that stuff is technology. You get to be my age, you start losing your technology sense for some odd reason. I was always good at electronics and technology. But like I said, I do forget things, and I end up getting doubles of stuff. It's okay. Some of that doubles of stuff I'll probably use as giveaways. Yeah, I'm kind of want to see what this electronic rack looks like. Cable management rack that I ordered. See, it's 11 o'clock local, so it's 1 o'clock East Coast time. You guys are probably, if you're having an early Thanksgiving lunch thing, you might even be having yours right now. Oh, you know what? My Packers are on. I'm going to have to go turn that on, but this is a little cable management basket I bought. And I think it stretches. That may be what I need. That's cool. Okay. That's good. All right, you guys. I'm going to call it. I'm going to watch my Packers play. And we will talk to you later. I'll be back. I'll be back with another IRL in a day or 2 days. So take care. Thanks for watching, everybody.